Hey y'all, I'm back with another video today. This is for my podcast. It's called Awaken Empath, and I'm just trying, to get into the fields of things. It'll get better. But today we will be talking about narcissists and projection of a narcissist in particular. I just have some notes written down, so I'm gonna be looking from my computer and my notebook back and forth, and just giving you guys examples from my life that I've dealt with, that I've experienced, and also that I've participated in, because I'm not exempt to this stuff. I was raised by a narcissist, so I do kind of have some narcissistic tendencies, or I did. I'm working toward not. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into it. So projection is when someone is unconsciously attributing their thoughts, feelings, or behaviors onto another person. This usually leads to misunderstanding and miscommunication within a relationship or situationship, friendship. It could be even work related, like work friendships, like stuff like that. I'm an empath. I'm just now figuring out. I used to always wonder why I was always crying. Why am I always feeling what everybody else feels, or embodying what other people feel? Like I come in like, hey y'all, and then somebody will have a crappy attitude, and next thing you know, I caught that attitude because I'm able to feel what they're feeling and understand what they're thinking, and it's a little bit too much. But now that I know how to I know how to manage that a little bit better. I really don't know technical terms. I'm just teaching myself about this stuff, so I'm not really going to have like technical terms down yet. I have been listening to a lot of podcasts. I have been reading a lot of things, and just researching a lot of things about this because I'm so close to it. So yeah, back into it. Empaths are extremely vulnerable to narcissists, for one, because we always want a relationship. We always want to be friendly with somebody. We have an innate desire to connect with other people. Instead of understanding someone, they are likely to take what's inside of them and project it onto you. So let's say I'm in a relationship and my person is cheating on me. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything. But he keeps blaming me, like, you're cheating on me. You're cheating on me. 9 times out of 10, it's because he's cheating on me. And because he is that way, he thinks that everyone else is that way. Another really good example is, and my baby's dad was real good for this. Like, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're always lying. And I'm just like, I'm not a liar. Like, I used to lie a lot. 333 on my timer as I'm saying that. But that's because that was something that was conditioned into me. And that was like when I was real young. I used to do it to like fit in. I used to do it so people would like me. So I would have a reason to be around. And it would be like stupid stuff just to get people to laugh. Like, just to get people to be like, so I felt a part of. But I know he was lying because I'm not a liar now. I no longer do those things. I actually made it a point to not be that way. So that's how I knew he was lying, because he just kept calling me a liar. Like, bruh, you the one who's lying, you liar. And so instead of understanding someone, they just take what's inside of them and put it on someone else. It's kind of like it's like a wrong type of mind reading. Like, if I tell you you're a liar long enough, you'll start to believe you're a liar. If I tell you you're cheating on me long enough, you're either going to cheat on me or you're going to believe you're a cheater. Like that. Examples of this are shift blaming, assuming your partner is cheating because you are, bullying someone for things that you don't like about yourself. I remember when I was in elementary school, this girl just kept bothering, like, kept trying to come over and bully on me, like, you're ugly, Even if I am ugly, why is that bothering you? If I am fat, why is my being fat bothering you? Why is my being broke bothering you? What does that have to do with you? Oh, it's because that's what you are. I understand now as an adult and understanding my power as an empath. But don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. Assuming someone is lying because you are lying. Thinking people are judging you because you are insecure about yourself. So you could be walking somewhere doing something with somebody, you be like, why is she staring at me? Oh my goodness. That's like one of my like when I was growing up, it used to be taught to me, like, if someone's staring at you, they want a problem, they want beef with you. So like the older I got, into like when people would stare at me, I really get mad. And it was just like an insecurity in that person who was teaching me. And y'all know who that person is already. And we only on video too. But their insecurities being poured over to me, and then me responding in a way to validate them. But yeah, no, it's literally because they are insecure. And I can say that I was insecure. I'm probably still a little bit insecure, but I'm understanding now that when people stare at me, it's because they are attracted to what they see, and not even just my face or my physical. They could be attracted to my light, attracted to my aura, things that I don't even pay attention to that other people pay attention to. The way that I dress, how I'm wearing my natural hair, or anything like that. It's usually seen as a defense mechanism to protect their ego instead of confronting their flaws and insecurities head on. So usually, instead of being like, I'm a liar, I need to figure out what I need to do to stop being a liar. Why do I need to be lying? Like questioning themselves, they want to go ahead and put that on someone else so someone else can take that burden off of them so they don't have to take accountability. It doesn't always have to be malicious and harmful. So you could be like, oh, I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I think she likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's why I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So yeah, it don't always have to be evil. I'm learning that too about manipulation, but that's a whole different video. But yeah, I'm learning that they're not always used as bad things, but where I come from and who have done these things to me, they have been used maliciously. So that's the only that was the only perspective that I had, or the view that I had on manipulation or projection. But it doesn't always have to be used for a bad thing. It protects them, narcissists. When I say them, I mean narcissists. Excuse my children, that's them in the back playing. But it protects their ego from unacceptable thoughts or impulses that they have within themselves. Confusion and conflict are usually a result of projection, and narcissists really thrive on confusion and chaos and conflict. I remember one time me and my younger brother, sorry y'all, I'm gonna get a stand for it in my room behind my desk. I'm not at my makeup station. I'm not at my makeup station right now, so yeah, I'm just holding my phone in my hand. But I remember this one time when me and my younger brother were arguing, and I had said some things that I should not have said, but I said them because I was trying to get the upper hand on the argument, because I'm just not really good at arguing. I've never been good at going back and forth with somebody. I've never really been good at going back and forth with people, arguing back and forth with people. And it's been this way since childhood, and they project it onto me like, it's because you're dumb. you don't use your brain, you don't know anything, so you can't. But I honestly think it's just because I'm not that kind of girl. I really am not that kind of girl. I really don't like getting into confrontations unless I have to. And when I have to, y'all gonna have to call Jesus to stop me, because I really don't stop. Which is why I don't like getting there. I don't like going that far. But I remember me and my brother were arguing this one night, and my mother was sitting on the couch, and I just remember her face, like she was so snug and she was smiling. She was happy that we were arguing the way that we were, and that we were digging into each other the way that we were. And I even said it too, like after the fight and after me and my brother had settled down, because we've had arguments before, and me and my younger brother usually always come back together, we did before always come back together after an argument, because we realized like it was just being goofy. But she was loving every moment of it. She was soaking it in. She was absorbing all of it, and she was loving it. So yeah, that was her supply for the night, and I guess it was a good supply because we were really digging into each other. And we had been living with I had let him live with me and my son's father for a while. So yeah, it was like built up. And he was there because she ain't it. I pray for her all the time, but she ain't it. And she doesn't, the narcissists usually don't think that there's anything wrong with them. And she thinks she's fine, and she's not it at all. Anyway, by projecting their own insecurities onto others, narcissists can manipulate and control individuals emotionally. And that's something that I've always had a problem with. I know that people are always able to control me emotionally, because I'm very much a crybaby. I'm very much a crybaby, or I would just get very angry, and like when I get angry, it's just like it's no good. A bitch was shaking the table, okay? Because I snap out quick, and I feel like that's why I'm the complete opposite now, because you don't want to see me like that. I don't want to see me like that. But y'all definitely don't want to see me like that. And people who are narcissists or project, they usually have borderline personality disorders, or BPD, and narcissistic personality disorders, which is NPD. And these are a form of mental health that they need to get help mentally. And the older I get, the more I'm like, the doctor is not the answer. Like, we have to go inward. We have to seek God, and we have to go inward. And just start questioning ourselves the way that we will question other people, because we're not always right, and our brains are always on autopilot, and we do have the same thoughts, and depending on what we're watching, that has been instilled into our subconscious mind. What we are, our environment, it can instill things in our subconscious mind that we are not even aware of, you know what I mean? And unless you are able to identify these things or aware of these things, it'll just slip right past you, and then you'll be like, why am I thinking about something weird? I was going to say Teletubbies, but I don't want to say Teletubbies. But yeah, you'll just be like, why am I thinking about this? I've never even seen anything like this. But you were watching a show that had it in the background, and you necessarily weren't paying attention to it, but your subconscious mind caught on to it, and now it's in your subconscious, so it just pops out whenever it wants to pop out, like that. And I'm pretty sure there are better examples than Teletubbies. I'm just trying to keep it rated G for right now. But yeah, we have to pay attention to our environment. We have to pay attention to what we see, what we hear, what we say, who we are around, what company are we keeping, and you got to test the spirit. You have to test people's spirits, because like I said, I'm an empath, so I can see the good in people, even if they are like, they could be mass murderers. I'd be like, yeah, but they're really a good person because, XYZ. Or I can see the good in them because of XYZ. And you have to really be careful. Or I have to really be careful. People who are empaths have to really be careful, because they could be a good person, but depending on whether or not they want to be that person, or whether or not they want to display that, is another story. Because people can know that they have good attributes and still do evil, because it's more fun, or everyone else is doing it, or you gain more doing things that way. But yeah, that's my little spiel for tonight. Projection ain't it, and it doesn't always have to be bad. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but 9 times out of 10 it probably is being used. I can't talk. They trying to block my throat chakra. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably being used for something like malicious or bad. So just be aware of yourself and be aware of your surroundings. Test every spirit. Question yourself. Go within yourself. Am I this way? What makes me feel like I'm this way? What made me start thinking about this? Like you would question someone else. And yeah. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or you want to tell me an experience that you've had, because I am looking for my people. I'm still looking for my people. So, yeah, leave it in the comments. And, yeah, you guys have a great night. Love ya. Mwah.